If there's one dessert recipe that rules above all other desserts, it has to be gluten-free sticky toffee pudding. Just look at that amazing sponge with that rich toffee sauce, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. Now, the first thing you want to do is take your medjool dates, take out the stones and chop them up, and then I'm going to add them to a pan. Now, all the ingredients are listed below in the caption, and there's a link to the written recipe, so don't worry about the quantities while you're just watching how to make this. So I've added in some boiling water and vanilla extract, give it a little stir, and then I'm going to pop this on a hob. Now, you want to simmer this for a little while, and what it's going to do is create this amazing, sticky, rich paste. Now, don't worry if you don't like dates, because honestly, this just tastes like toffee, and it's going to be the base of this sponge. So while that's cooling, you want to get your oven preheating, and then we're going to cream together some butter, some caster sugar, and some dark brown sugar. Now, the mixture of sugars is going to make this a really lovely, rich toffee flavour. And I'm just going to cream them together until they're combined using an electric hand mixer, but you can use a stand mixer or a wooden spoon if you want to, if you've got a little bit of elbow grease in there. Now, once this is mixed together, I'm going to add in some beaten egg, and then we're going to give this another little whisk just to combine it, and this is going to start forming much more of a traditional cake batter. Once you've done this, it's time to add in your gluten-free flour blend. It's really important to use a flour blend rather than a single flour like coconut or almond, because you'll find that it just won't turn out the same. And this has also got some bicarbonate, which is going to help give it a lovely texture and rise. Going to just mix this together until it's combined. We don't want to over mix it, you just want it to look like this with no lumps of flour. And then it's time to pour in that lovely date mixture, which should have cooled nicely. It doesn't matter if it's still a bit warm, we just didn't want to put it in while it's really hot because it might end up scrambling your eggs, and that is not going to taste great. So once that's in, I'm simply going to use the wooden spoon to just fold it all together. You don't have to worry about beating this too hard, we just want the date mixture to be evenly through the cake batter. Now, I've greased a rectangular dish for this, but you can use a round one, you can use a square one, you can use whatever you fancy, and I'm simply going to pour in the cake batter. It's a fairly runny mixture, so it should sort of flatten out pretty easily, but if you want to just give it a little smooth over with a spatula before it goes in the oven. And then I'm going to pop this in the oven, and it's going to come out lovely and golden brown like this. Now, it will rise a little bit, don't worry if it dips in the middle, it leaves a lovely well for that sauce. Now, I didn't film the sauce recipe because I'll be honest, I completely forgot and I was too excited about eating pudding. However, it's really easy to mix together, and the recipe steps for that will be detailed below in the caption with a link to the full written recipe. And that's it. Enjoy it nice and hot. I like it with ice cream or even custard. And your friends and family will never ever know it's gluten-free. It's perfect for Christmas, occasions, anything you want, or just when you want a treat, and it freezes well too. Check out the caption for all the links, and make sure you subscribe if you like this recipe. There's loads more on the channel, check it out.